Honorable Ken could do one penny.
I'll go this way.
Right. The issue is I say the NDC our strategy say a dear number here, and some of the BIA say media and be useful. In order for them to divert the attention, from in fact important issues like the private jet private jet vice president buy yenkan wasem President Muhammad Tukwain I once swear in the next person our violate constitution enu ye mienu de toso miansa okujeto blakwa e ka se ni leader bia rent private jet obe resigning onye de toso 9 wogu Ghana animu asese wono ashate a whole embassy down ai sane mo ye no e undiplomatic now the woman say the NDC efi say omuma kwan ma NPP for take advantage of these issues abani nyasumtwe for the next 4 months so there na say Wontumi target or a big fish na ye disubo bebre na abono e wo highway ni so na mum ye nkyere ne say ye na yawo power we have the men we are in power and no anti no mo yes and maminka asem we say politician bia no person or politics as we police any nche never we are day a better kwem so person or politics so say police betche me meko prison meko jail meko remand enti suro any ja politics here we nya Wontumi amomache na news o ni news ya ne say agenda behind the enti omache no and even the news it is a Wontumi your politician a whole regional chairman na police for and omasati agenda amano de enye news we MPP ni a we nche say tete muntem the only thing is say esa mo ye firm esa say mo ye united na mo mass up na mo some set different strategy to mo meet wo boot for boot e dia esa mo ya no e ba bia ba say ba bia we ya chi Wontumi nti udi yaw na e ya na mo die ni not west nipa no oye ne sa no na mo ho de yesterday politician bia ni wo say onim say once why aban adwuma anase waba aban wako position aban no waba no entimi handle babia obe handle now yanhwe adwuma a wo mo hyehye agu NPP for so se de Wontumi ni yehu yo so yehu na kira kwan wo mo ahwe na yehu no na ni nyina se me ma chechire mu aye wo mo nim de wo mo ye enye bia hu bia na yehu no now yanko joy news for hon omo yisu omo de aya de bia NPP where you omo chen omo sanchiro omo reporter on o sheda etwa tro bi to NPP for no so say omo say oman no property police forecast enye sa so na asem now oye no ene nipa no erase no ene omo bisa no wo de yenti ase na hwe said they all set up against NPP say ebeya omo persecute omo obi abe discuss it then they divert the attention from the BNI EOCO police and then Ghana Journalists Association so do mo bajim now NPP baba ye topic for the day sa no mo pe no e adwuma hyehe yen hwe ade
solidarity with the Ashanti regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party who have been detained here at the police CID headquarters. So the party supporters are clearly not happy with the reportage that has gone on. So some clarity will be given here.
My brother, did you just make a statement that we are attacking the police?
No, we reported what just happened with regards to the arrival
Hold on.
Calm down.
Hold on. You see,
you are live on air.
My brother. You see, we keep saying that in this country, if there will be war in this country, it will come from the journalists. We've been here with you since you in person.
Yes.
In fact, the security people were attacking you. They say you don't have an ID card. They were forcing you to delete. We fought for you.
So right now, I've been assaulted. I've been assaulted with this pebble.
After that, but just one boy in intention when it trim. Also, a very dangerous reporter. Also, intentional. No journalist, no professional journalist will do this dangerous stand, because when it gets to this situation, you don't just even stand there. You have to leave. You don't prove say you are man. No reporter will do this nonsense, because when you get to this situation in Empire, more agitated, no journalist will continue to provoke them. Jack, when we professional biawu, and a human omuntia senche will be a now walk baby, senya agenda now person will be fan in Sanko count. Na koye complain, namun kreti newswa, see, report ye na ye biachayo. Untimi nkosi bi, na enipa na ye, omo ye furious, agitated. Now you get the audacity to stand there and to still continue to provoke them. My God. Eye Saudi Arabia, eye baby and come you woman so free ho. On say this kind of journalism on say eye sensationalism, a populism, and they do this for a reason. Now they want to get the NPP into our tight corner. NPP for communication, munya strategic. On say musro omo kambro fo na ma relax ya ma womo. Eyan this year, ko nyina ba bi ogina no, anamu ni man this for no. And ko nyina ba bi ogina no. On say obi ato the flowers akoba bi, or ko for flowers and say obi the flowers are sorting. Just look at these diabolic intentions. And this is joy news. MPP for if say, omo ke kambro fo teacher say, bibia no mu di omachi. Omo ke kambro fo sa. No mu di omachi. Song, ete intentional. Oma shada say they want to divert the attention. And also oma ya omu nyam people no fa omu making news. Oma ya omu nyam people for no em fa omu making news. Nti omo ti ase enye yie. Enu ntina ope kwan bia so say de ne ba ya omu betimi nyam people no omo making news. And this is very sad. Say your mom near what kind of this kind of journalism. I almost say, almost claim some of your professionals are Ghana. We are doomed. Very, very dangerous guys. And all because of say, who the MPP for the Ghana for central for no be so-called bogus journalists. Who the Ghana for MPP the year woman. Someone more music new. Say a day yo. Who do you want to see? Every day they want to create something against MPP. The MPP communication strategy is so much smart. Munya smart. Na mo tena se madabi o mo hihya adwuma to mo so adwuma ne bedi mo. Because so hwa de boy here ya deliberate attempt say or person on create scene. O create scene so be ya obenya bibia report na the next morning mo ba be topic of the day. Because the original way here it doesn't make sense. The original way here it does not make sense. Yantuaso. Ora yantuaso na yenhwe adia o kafa wo mo hanti mo mani breye. Yantuaso. Pacho like video on my pa, like video on mame. Like video on mame. Yantuaso.
Solidarity with the Ashanti regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party. So the party supporters are clearly not happy with the reportage that has gone on. So some clarity will be given here.
My brother, did you just make a statement that we are attacking the police?
No, we reported what just happened with regards to the arrival.
Hold on.
Calm down.
Hold on. You see,
you are live on air.
My brother, you see, we keep saying that in this country, if there will be war in this country, it will come from the journalists. we've been here with you since you in person. Yes. In fact, the security people were attacking you. They say you don't have an ID card. They were forcing you to delete. We fought for you.
So right now, I've been assaulted. I've been assaulted with this pebble. And the assault is captured live on television. I have been assaulted by individuals. Turn the camera. Turn the camera. It's captured live on television. You are live on television. Can I speak? You can speak. Let me register it. I'll come back to you. So we are putting it on record that this assault has been captured live on television. I have been assaulted by some of the individuals here, and I'm not just saying it. It's captured right on television.
So
you want to address it?
Let me clarify this. We've been here with you since 4 p.m. and we've had
assaulted already.
Let me finish. We've been here with you in person. I remember the police and the military and the EOCO officers. They were attacking you. They asked you to delete every footage you took. Is it wrong or right? Were you asked to delete pictures on your phone? Yes or wrong? Correct. What did we do? We came and we stood behind you.
Exactly.
Why are you now reporting that we are rather attacking the police?
I was reporting the fact as has been observed by myself.
So did you report?
That does not warrant an assault on my person.
So did you report to the public that the police or the EOCO staff were attacking you and they took your phone and they made sure you deleted every footage you took? Did you report?
So they made sure I deleted the files. I have reported that.
Have you reported?
Exactly.
So it's on record. Joy News.
I have reported it.
I can get it on your portal.
I said I have reported.
So it's on your portal. When I go on your portal, I'll get this report.
Let's not go. Let's not engage in this. The unfortunate fact is that you observed an assault on my person. So far, you have not said anything in that regard.
The camera, no.
Which is the fact.
So this is the point. On say or person pushy MPP from Penny to a tight corner. It once or accept it and I say, would you too say, oh, ampa, yeah, you'll be now they get you. Now they will use you to discuss it on the bogus media platforms. This is a dear Joy FM person or muye. And this time around, MPP for munya smart oh, munya bold enough oh. Jack, and yamu kwanu party a matter opposition. Munya smart. And Crofona from Huadjing, they are planning hard. Say, they need to discuss MPP because the level of Trump NDCD, you know, as 7 free, say yes, and some can't say a free waku. They have to influence the media, so that they will create news surrounding MPP because some said na kufuwa the money DBO. Wamoda Wontumi na. Eso Wontumi discussing na na so or tifie kura no. Eso Wontumi discussing no. Tie de ye ka no. Munya smart. Eti akwawe intentional, very diabolic journalist, reporter, and then okodu hono onwa dwuma ohye. And so okojan wo gina wo kan pain say MP before attack police for and so nya no kro enya no kro da and so no ja camera mu ka owie no mbusa na on ba bi odi asem nafa because wa hu say because even in fact in reporters I will report okra na any mob ba so you leave, you don't stand there, you have to move away from the scene to protect your life. But because of say intentional or person or people to honor or bema or sacrificing who they are Joy News so that you because at the end of the day we a hero sana game unity MPP for your smart. Now one more years I no in fact enipa na ne ye kakra na omuka je so we concern nipa won kan okore.
The camera has been on us. The camera can easily take every footage, okay? I stop people from attacking you. It is clear.
They had already assaulted me. Yeah. And the camera person...
Talk to me. Let me apologize to you. We will not attack you. We are not here to have any quarrel with anybody in the media. Rather, we are working together. you have been here all afternoon and we have been working together. And you have seen that we have conducted ourselves very, very well here. I'm sure that one you can say. It is rather the security people who have come to make this place this murky as it is now. So first of all, let me apologize to you as the National Youth Organizer that any assault on you is regrettable. It is not any intentional act to attack you. So please, my brother, let's continue to work together. Those who are misbehaving are rather those in authority. They are those showing the misbehavior.
Say I know people. Answer way Deputy General Secretary. It will buy me sorry no man now. Also moment I'll be consider pen no man now. Now the normal use for a headline. Oh, I want to sort to your journals now. Deputy General Secretary cry there. I'll be patch out. Say I know pen. Very dangerous guys. It is a money one now to a visa as a job for no one in Pabia. When we are very wicked people, especially Joy News for when we are bad, very diabolic. Joy News against NPP because me news NPP before did you want be a new say a day yo. It's munya smart. NPP for munya smart. Me see Ojina Hokan. Me name say video no kana man say we am hwade. Me hwade say video we are.
Some of the party supporters are being violent.
Okay, Ebusia, o da mo hwesa video we, mo da mo nya abotera mo hwesa video we. Hwesa video we pa.
Violently, and you can see that on your screens with the assault, verbal assault this time round, after the physical assault on my person.
So what did he say? Can you tell me one word?
That is an F word we can't use on television. So indecent we can't say it on television.
Ebusia for Montio. We na mo so we journalist wo de hwe nanim. O say guy no gina waka F word kire no. Eh, na Ghana no kura no. Eti ekro we ti kofo we mu pa na mu fi so mu ye we wu see reporter net NPP for obi ti asem ko say akwa na kan F word ache ni tuba cho yes anko ye chibi now there me on say we mu omo ye me colleagues on so esem yi mani ase so ti na me die ene din expose wo mu wo de tie ni bia wo say guy na kan asem bi ache na ye assault obusa say de na kai wo say F word me pa cho mu ye nyina enko ye chi on ye enko ye chi kakra na de ye ntie say guy no can be chire na ye F word afi ye ha
assault on my person.
So what did he say? Can you tell me one word?
That is an F word we can. Some of the party supporters are being violent, acting violent.
Eti be man ya when ani abre wo say mun central for mun kan okre on kan say on kan F word wo ba bia o but as usual a multimedia journalist be twatro e de ato wo so mpacho. Yes, I heard you there. We are NPP for pay attention. Now, we are boys. We are the micro. As she says, now we are a journalist for a day. We are my form. We are interview.
And you can see that on your screens with the assault, verbal assault this time round, after the physical assault on my person.
So what did he say? Can you tell me one word?
That is an F word we can't use on television. It's so indecent we can't say it on television.
He said an F word.
So
the man is speaking gun.
The situation.
The man is speaking gun, and you are saying it's an F word.
The situation is.
The man is speaking gun.
Calm has been restored here in front of the EOCO.
I've heard you won't say. Mine no gina who say mine and yabre exposed live on TV. After there or change conversation say after there calm has been restored. You see this is the journalists I am come some reporters we no very dangerous. Very very dangerous. On say we dey hwenanim we also there say ya Allah akubado and Allah we so ekremoni papa. We we sorry amudi ekremu akatakata omanim. Won so o twatwa to ni nua so Ogu NPP animu asio but we are not in the moment call pim ho 5 Allah akubado very dishonest reporter me ba to ade o ye kanokure pass enye bone na aba ni timu a ehe na guy ni kan F word ye very indecent eye wan word o kan what is what F word bi kire no very dangerous reporters and we will continue to expose them omu ye diabolic dangerous and so on animo original strategy and the abaho or NPP do create news. It won't say mine any abre or question no now or change conversation about it.
building. And
listen, this guy is a dangerous character.
Clearly,
to be on our media.
It's a very dangerous character. The party supporters.
It's a very dangerous character.
And you find
a very dangerous character.
And you find yet again another assault here. So you find the assault right live on television. So largely, like I said, calm has been restored here. The security operatives have succeeded in ensuring that calm is restored, but the difficult situation keeps unfolding here at the entrance of the EOCO building here. You just heard the indecent language that has been used here on me by some of the party supporters here in front of the EOCO building.
Today's your last day.
So as we speak, Chairman Wontumi is still in this particular building, the EOCO building. We cannot report whether or not he's been detained or he's been interrogated by EOCO officials. And clearly, some of the party supporters are not happy with the fact that it's been reported. And so, Pius, that is the situation here at the premises of the EOCO building. I don't know if you have any further questions for me, Pius.
Okay, so they say Obia Hunu Joy FM for Omadapa say Omukuta strategy, so NPP need to pay attention. Whom multimedia ni ahwenidi na omo adwene bone e de mamo because omo reporter ya dia oyeye tesa utra se wios na kwa yesuma na omo no problem pa big one. Munye very careful with this Joy News multimedia yankuyanim eti womo ye ya NHSN womo amafo huru no ase wo nipa bone ni won firi wonko eti me no kase se CID Chairman Wontumi police for report to kire say EOCO for no say Wontumi se wo yare Wontumi yare nti wo mo nchen but ne lawyers emfa omani hu se sia me na wo kase ne lawyers emfa omani hu no me na wo kase se sia enipa no yare no ne lawyers ehu no na KTMos ebipie mo ho ye me ba.
I just got here and we had a quick chat.
Where's my car?
With the police and the CID people when he's leaving. Yes.
Right. Eti KTM akodru still the tianet here honorable Ken so akodru ho the tianet here na yentie honorable Ken omo busa na sembi yentie de ekoso ho
Omo ntumi ankyere say or ha na so no say time this thing is number you should come between 3 and 4 eno na ebedru ya kasa ebedru ya so yes aka kire say you know minimum oh okay honorable ya hwe ekire awomo akire Wontumi lawyer and Agyapong ekire omo akire Wontumi enye ono nko akra ene NPP atitafo bi akame ya say aban baye water ta wode ani esi wo muso ede na wo kafa yo minimum ni ameka he said minimum yintia ebia NDC etata minimum ade America my disappointed here NPP for ni ankasa and then I read 2 videos Alex Tete and the former chairman. You know, say assemble sana party yentini anye one. Na fei na your personal problems are your work. E dey beto abontin a divided party na am why because say NDC be winning a unity. Okay, your parliament. Emre bia honorable to force in no court. NDC for no bobo red. Now my boycott to parliament. Homo court to me and sound Omaba. I don't know what has become of us. So we NPP ni power be a obi pentino obi ehu basema ni jubilate.
Me pacho ye nyina ha ho na asem a honorable Ken kan na ye nyina ye nhwade on say MPP for no ankasa no da bia asem mo ankasa da bia mo personal problems on say asem we ba ye on say honorable Ken so hu de yekoso one of his guys your friend Alex Tete at MC wonu untumi o personal problem but me no ka say me do wia me do beko untumi radio station any TV ade o mama abro nye abaye ni ho no enye na de kura ni tida bia ye ka samtrim MPP fo bia so odin sa no untumi station. It is a high time mo amose mo do baumia should tell them say enough is enough tie de ye ka kire mo no. It is high time to tell them say enough is enough with this nonsense. One hwe ya mo be ya no ma ye mo say mo ye Christians more than the Pope ye nuanu ma mo untumi afem wo no tie see nyansani bia ni ho a wo se politics im ya che ni nua na wa ba bontin jubilate nyansani bia ni ho obi obesa bia no onim nyansa tie de ye ka kire no say in politics I don't need say me your friend. I don't need to be your friend before we can do politics. Tie de make no. One, but say one you very careful. No one keep ego. You can't do politics because politics are your numbers and your friendship and your family. Politics your numbers. And say obit anyone to me was sem na so obeka kana bi kire nipa no a. Hunu ni say nipa no on mental issues. You can attribute to nipa or supporting that. Me also honorable Ken the same thing. Me krona me nte say wahunu de ekoso highway me ye say meba address situation no yentie de wo mo ye wo boni pa me ni de wo se boy ba ko wo hu so odinachi okosama no ye frana lestete en wo me kire wade yentie akompre kwa Agyapong yentie no
on ye ni ankasa ene ma hwe 2 videos Alex Tete and the former chairman. You know, say Assembly Sane party anye one. Na fei na your personal problems are your work. A day better bonting a divided party na am why. Because send NDC be winning a unity. Okay, your parliament. Emrebia honorable to force in Moko court. NDC for no bobo red. Now my boycott to parliament. Moko court to new and sound Omaba. I don't know what has become of us. So we NPP ni power be a obi pentino obi ehu basema ni jubilate. Emwe sema corner anas see a man 18 million next to empire and okra na NPP for mom money thumbs up. Meanwhile I defended NPP. Odia say ene wuntumi asema ba o hwe party for Alex Tete me bu afunu ankasa. Ko di mechi obi afi say nia oye no meka ho enye enioma bia ebeboa party mumma ekuru yembra party solidarity enyina so aye boni so can you believe say Argentina meme anti-corruption crusader na honorable Amiya Konfi me de medan akoman bail enchre say we guilty. What do you say? Until so be guilty no, we entitled to bail or be coffee any castle. And the messenger they were yania NPP for no internal politics no ye take party no to no. And when you better opposition. See and changes as one way na yama kuriyama yan suya senya na NDC 4 year. Edi na chese ato forcing odi bem ana odi fo. But so odi bim so odi fo. They rally behind him. What you say? The message me anu party for. Okay. Yo, what about ma?
If I say yentie say
meanwhile
yentie hanibi na me tie sa Alex Tete
and the former chairman. You know say Assembly Sane party yentie anye one. Na fei na your personal problems are your work. A day better bonting a divided party na am why. Because
Send this be winning a unity. Okay, your parliament. Emrebia honorable to force in court. NDC for no board red. Now my boycott to parliament. Homo court to me and son Omaba. I don't know what has become of us. So we NPP ni power be obi pentino obi ehu basema ni jubilate. Emwe sema corner anas see a money 18 million next to empire no kra na NPP for mom money thumbs up. Meanwhile I defended NPP. What you say and they won't me asema ba o share party for Alex Tete me bu afunu ankasa ko di machi a obi afi say ne oye no meka ho enye enioma bia ebe boa party mumma ekro yemra party solidarity enyina so aye boni so. Can you believe sir obi bisam say Argentina memeye anti-corruption crusader na honorable Amiya Konfi me demedan akoman bail enkyere say we guilty. What do you say? Until so be guilty no we entitled to bail or be coffee any akasem. And the mesra mu dey we ya nia NPP for no internal politics no ye take party no to no ya hwe ni ya betena opposition say an change say suban we na ya makuru ya ma ya nsua senia na NDC for ye e dey na chese ato forcing odi bem ana odi fo but so odi bim o so odi fo they rally behind him. What you say? The mesra me anu party
okay yo honorable ma.
Right. So interesting say your politics on na wo ankasa wo party member wontimi enkipo wo de no problem kwa wo be demonstrate wo abonten e kira wo say wonya matured in politics. Me na wo kase sisi manya information say Dr. Baumia so asende a supportive message say wakache wontimi say bibia be fine e wa ha in politics. See ade bia say munuanom MPP for ne tiase ne say obi betimi no nya problem but ono wo the same party obi betimi no enya dwen. It is our party wo person your politics now so person obi ampe wasoma ene na wonye politician say wo say wo support to Ken ya say afro bi alestete where wo support Kennedy now asama to Kennedy opponent amunyina mo MPP for wani age wo ye sure say nipa no we normal wo de kanokre to ye sure say we normal pa na dwene we ni boko de say wo say me di Dr. Baumia chi asama to Kennedy Agyapong mani age sa to no we sure say we normal person we yare sane de metimi aka say obi a wo adwene mu yade e na be ka say party a nyina ewom no asema to we mani age tie de yeka no it's only people a wo munwene na dwene say asema to minua eti aye me de say asema to Dr. Baumia me support to Kent aye me de menye esa menye papa enso so sa akwa na me yesi e friend na lestate no etu ye sure say boko we obi otimi reason. We are so in politics. We are so say or MPP asempa. We are sure. Kanokre. We are sure pa. Eti eto dana say mo wo pesa we politics na untimi nkipu o sabu wankasa wo bullshit ahon ubenya problem. Say anopa mitia ade ya say abronye say eye Kennedy e na ame ache no mo ka say Kennedy na ame ache yi na me say mo enkofo we super mo ha hwehwe anopa mi hu a video we very interesting na untumi boys na timi afra bronye na bronye asemo emfa case o mo kan hu na wa de Kennedy abeso na wa destroy no uwie a wo so person MPP mra power abronye emse wanu maduru emse asa boy no abronye otu se wo yare wo na dwene otu se there's something wrong with him ena untumi for boys na mugu ono so no akoya wo whole story wo nya akoda emse wo problem so wutimi fra abronye se baby a case we nam na waka ena Kennedy na ni asofo konya nya problem ena ye lusu ye na Ghana ebra na Kennedy ni asofo ko na ni anye mu ye nya atwomfo mu mpa MPP party na sem mu ankasa no mu ye anti MPP for mu ye anti them because open party no adia emphasize no you focus your energy and deal with the NDC than rather always bringing here and there always bringing here and there edia no no say na free Anyway, sana amu aba power na. Sana amu aba power. Say we ni power say matisi ya che Wontumi ti ya mede. Na we sure so we normal. We sure so we normal. Say Wontumi say what metan say dentina ya che no aban ni sisi no na wani age we sure so we papa. We something is wrong with you. Unya papa. NDC for this stuff. We say some channel mo energy no. And some who dey muntie nsam abronye no. Okay, Wontumi for no timi friend no. E man nsam okeka ye. Wo dey muntie no. Wo wi ana begina so. Mo kan din. Wo ye bullshit.
Very sad say NPP through this state. Very sad.
Woman ye say, woman ye sika say come. Awo NPP mu na sika ni pa ba ko die no. In a project no sali pana oka no owia no akofre MPP fo no nyina no wa ba bontia ba be ka say yentwemo na ebinom ti social media age mi ba contract ba ko ni pedasani ni ye no say ye check na MPP fo nyina ni pa ba ko betima nya 2 million Ghana cedis and so full soldiers na no wa ka tro mo say dia na monya na wo contract ba ye de ma no ye de ma sa fa ko show yire no ma. Ya the mouse of the party me. Would you have to pack off your party?
Me pacho. Enkoma Wontumi fue Emma Bronye edi mpacho e fa Wontumi ya kire ho. Mr. Host ya wo Wontumi Jack. Munya better than obia wo. Say ye ka na muntia e kire wo say mu intentional mo shada na mo yesa. Mo shada. You relax, ya concert no relax, ya concert no edi bias. Oh, your papa says any man we munyina mu ya anti party no munya papa munyina papa mumpe no kore because party na nkasa mo ye no it seems say munti game na say mudi mu emotions about politics mo boa enyo obia na pe wasem relax jai concert na me ade amempe na obia we pretend we pretend ni pasre na so onye papa ade amempe no sani pana ubabia ogina kra me ma ade nyansa na wo mu say baby amadru sesi NDC din sanfo tia Wontumi na nkrofo din sanfo na mo jeje so edi nyansa na wo mu edi nyansa no it we ba umia support we can support and so what enti dey we nyansa be na wo mu enipa no mo koma no kra ka kire wo se eyensamu na mudie no enipa na wakama no eyensamu but me page we so ho ade a me kan say me obi a wo ye nyatwom ma se ebi a wo se koyie mo woni beje eye better se wo be delete wo kra na wako because me metimi ama uja bia ma ukra wanhwa wo me yes ana mete eyensamfo na mudie no wo ye ken supportant die wo ye ba mu supportant die abronye ta wo ye MPP ni papa ensam a wo keka no nyansa be ne wom kan kore nyansa be ne wom e de nyansa na wo sa de na asem wo keka no ena mo emsam nyam adwesem baba power munyam adwesem baba power
now we are working inside party atia party leadership. Now what pretend to send me a woman not on such a jam I let me tell you one thing, that is so community to me in 2020 to save NPP party in the 2020 election. I control this year. In the 2020 elections, National Security Report, I can prepare said, as soon as Yama all your DTR. Asofofo wo krom hanom no MPP asofofo na mo boa ye nyina no wo mo boa punto ma free MPP ati National Security Report nyama na America aya report wa ya kwa discuss ya e wo retreat party retreat ase ya ura dombodu as a general secretary ya why of this o makasa me boa National Security Report me kasa ma kre on how am I going to me a several MPP in 2020 elections make a true report on the Bayern President Nana Danko for the former president Agyapong. I commit on Safre Atuma said we are going to another election. You might hear now what starts here. We are talking for Anyano. All the BNI report, national security in Bibiano, and February Tijai. Or Catholic president said, Wobet two or Matosa. I'm a soft for now who say, Ghana no Motia, or Catholic Kofuado.
Now, one say, MPP for na say mo yen koma mo saa na me hu say MPP wo yen koma mo nti mu hia mu bi pepere mu hia kumbe pa so ho yeah na ye de ase ye de mu create content because wote Wontumi FM na we ni ye wo ye national wo ye obi a wo ye the party officer wo ye party officer o eti wo de yemfa say bodani bi ete ba bi te say obi a ye say obi de ales tete na wono de eke cancer for wo party officer na wo frɛ abronye say omra mekeka sansem we na ne ene dabe na mo be solve internal problem mo be solve ne tambe dabe na mo be solve because me mfa phone friend say wo wabufu a chinchina o ma me kyere na dwe dabi because wo wabufu no en solve de o mo de ye Wontumi sesia no ade o mo be so mo de ye Wontumi no enye Wontumi personal issue ebe kwatia MPP party ni nyina if they break Wontumi they will break MPP. Eti nyansani be ne tewa wo se ade we ya me ya ye Wontumi ntia ye me de nyansani be ya gise obi a wabodam obi a na dwene nya dwuma gise obi a na dwene nya dwuma se ye me de se Wontumi ya police fo akwache no eti mani age onya nyansafo na a whole station no akwatena se o fra bronye se o mra me kansem bi atwam say na Kennedy ne ma sofo to abeti MPP station no mu ya bogus station sa Wontumi station mu ya bogus na mbagimani so mu bagimani so one day mu bagimani so because asa mu ya nyansafo dodo asa mu pay attention obi adi sanfo na mani mu so every day mu nya ade mu ye no asa da bia mu so jagum da bia mu so jagum na mo jandisi ni si ho na ndisi bom mafia na mu so jagum na we de mo ye esemo pe ba umi asem no mo kra na mo pe ba umi asem ye mo ye no mo na mo pe na asem abronye tape ne nsemo kan airtie mintimi mo nyina kra airtie ba me de meka ne se ye observers ye wa chire ho officer say na wo ye ne bebo a wo de koso na ye why wo de say officer wo ye ne say ya ne bebo a wo de koso na ye why uwia wo say you me pesa me ba power why the NDC e wa agenda be brede mamo nti wo de mo koso na mo nye why mo bagimani so mo koso na mo nye saa so mo bagimani so pa why eduru ho a na abon se enye obi a ne pe wasem nti mo bagimani so pa yanku yanim na senior man ni we chairman the governor urade one say governor o si munya no one say back in the days kra no one register the car say the governor back in the days enye no obenya sika wo chairman Wontumi ni obi a wo ye brefo ba oye brefo ba so eti there's say wonya sika so ma obi di yo so ma obi ani yo relax we ya me delete to free page ni so sa guy who to say omo mpe ba omo asa ne ba kono no o Kennedy no kra omo kuma no kra say ade omo ye ne nsamfo ma no na wo no abegina say condemn both sides ne de hin masa we ya me delete to free page ni so me de nkofo ayi ni nyansa no Wontumi stay here na me to no enye by numbers I do quality me catch me nyo mo trend ni bia ofi say obeba ha begimi a me yiwasi form tie de me catch no nkofo bebre on party no most of them bebre adwene nya dwuma wadwene ya dwuma you betun say eyensemfon ena nkrofo ni bi di no o filisa o pa delete ho ansa na me yiwasi o pa delete ho munyina na mo mpe party na asem amu di nsemfon no eti Dr. Chama Wontumi ni osi mu ache eti eman hu nye wa hi say wo wan support Ken eti wo say ya chi ni te ya wode wo yesa hu nye obi a wo ye papa so say ya wan support Kennedy eti ya chi no eti ya wode eti wo yesa wo chasa wo nye papa wo ye Ken ni ku no support Ken kra on pe Ken asem on pe na asem because a contest a politics so me power so me power asem o asem to me a asem ensese man ye wode ensese man ye wode kra governor Osimu Ache we brefo it is a NDC abano mo tata no a party must stand behind him ese mu gina nachi Osimu Ache nye ne no oba wiase wa bre we brefo okotena brochire kakra onya no de ba fie na mo tama NDC font akohwifo we mu ebe twitwa trat no se na waje contract na wanye na waje contract na wanye de contract no waje me no kasa sesi ai charge a mo de abono eye galamsey enso obi anka so de $45 million bi a charge abono na de charge bo bi an wadi bem One will be a bonny charger or your bonny charger and will lose case. No, what to be that? It's your best remo. Muamudi, both parties, Netino. Mommy and Fanyansa, any womachi. Mommy and Fanyansa, any womachi. And yes, sir, I don't the day, Ube no, because my mistake. Because my mistake. Because I see us about Dr. Baumia, we walk camp side down to every party in one. And you know when you and you non party in us him. Cannot cray. To see a walk contest now Baumia, Erini, Diana Bay, Ubeja party no. And you know, and Cecia so jay. Cecia crowd designing. Munya science, Moon be Brewa Muti, Yasa 140 Jimoso. Yet, and your cry. And your crack, tight. Udi Kennedy ti una so kasama ken mudiamu enema bia mo ye no say alestete ade a wo ye wono kra na ha ken mo wono kra na what create enemies for credit every day that be at some multimillion this for no so sa just am ho ene mo ye weak mo ye very weak mo just am ho na mo tware mo ho na I mean my goodness this is serious. How? Tia kwasi pratin samfun bi okeka na wase. Some video crowd mentimanya ho. Tia kwasi pratin samfun bi okeka fa Wontumi ho. Chese Wontumi ne ye aso obi a ne ho hu nti yenfa sojafo ne the NDC for we mo.
Most interesting. Okay. And the first comment was from Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe.
Yes.
Extremely interesting comment. Now, this was the running mate of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And yesterday I heard him say that, look, when you start taking contracts from government, when you start making money out of government and so on, you should know that there will be a day of reckoning.
Yes, I've seen that video.
And that when that time comes, you should be able to go and answer questions and stop the drama.
Cooperate.
Cooperate. This is Napo.
Yeah.
He made that statement yesterday, apparently. In direct answer to a question about the arrest of Chairman Wontumi. Then there's an Ashanti regional officer, one of the officers of the party, who also spoke. And he said, what? By NPP, we said we were going to fight Galamsey. Okay? Now, if Wontumi's arrest is about Galamsey, why are we complaining? And that we should have arrested him ourselves and turned him over. This is an NPP man. Two very interesting comments. And the meaning of those comments out there can't mean anything else but what they mean. You understand? Very interesting. Now, we're talking about Rambo-style arrest and so on. Chairman Wontumi is the regional chairman of the New Patriotic Party, which claims that its stronghold is Ashanti Kumasi. Now, if you're going to arrest Chairman Wontumi in Kumasi, you're going with an armed man. Does it make sense? Would you arrest him with two people? Would it make sense to do?
Pacho, who the hell? Where your papa penimwa? Ne near fi pao. Or your penimwa ne near fi. And can say odi san komo we. Say, Wontumi ye regional chairman ti. Ye kwatchen and see dini pami ni kwatch. Ade Wontumi wa ye Chuck Norris and answer wa ye Jackson. Wa ye NPP chairman. Ade Wontumi na mane tuo shisha ne ho ana. Also me ye nipa bone fo. Wa ye papa penimu akwasi prat. Paton say wo respect ne ye. Ba ni nyina ne say chese we sikani ntino ye nta no ne ho ahi. Na wi aso me ye hia ni. Eti se ma me ho sikani no ho ye me hia. Ebe de ma nya sikani bi da. Me nya bi. Eti akwasi prat no analogy na say na de ne say Wontumi ye sikani ene wo ye chairman ti ye kwache no a ye sesa sojafo ne etuo nkwache no chese we adai we nyansa we ni nyansa ne de he and we mu nyina ye mpanifo system no wo mu nyina ye mpanifo mu system no eye ni nyina ye hatred eye because buasi akono ye sikani wa ye adwumaden wo de na dwuna pesika enti ne ho ahi nyasa en ho ahi na ye keke ne ho na ye mo hi keke because they see a charge omo de abon say illegal mining. Now be illegal mining nya court na de beko. When you see a chene de dodge. So be a illegal mining court na de beko. Ye see de dodge. Because as the marker say 2 weeks on person ya because 48 hours abeso chena. After chena no omo arrange for a court. Okwa na ye twa no remand. Ni a remand no. It will call remand no after 2 weeks no almost ye investigation. The on person ye no. But and I make a say politician be an issue expect this. Politician be anu awose sade o expect it. Politician you should expect this. But the point is say mo wa chire no na say mo map strategy. Because one hwe yi a mo amumu no mo be crash na o ma diverting attention. Now NDC person diverting mo chemu. Eti mo na say mo yes smart. Uno obi wa asem kra fa to nchen. Now you focus on the nipa na no problem no no. Etiti akwasi prat ono so-called senior journalist. So-called senior journalist. Say Wontumi no ye big man ti ye kote na yense se accoutrement yen fa nkwate we nyansa sem. We ni nyansa ne de. We papa pen we wan keka we na nyede. Papa pen mu hwe. We wa mu mo se wo mu ade. We wa mu mo se wo mu ade. Papa pen mu. So interesting say the bebrebe be kan nyina ne chese NPP foi. The year can say microphone divert my attention. Monya smart. Omo divert my attention. Said the bay on betimi penetrate because aban no e won niam bebra wontimi nye. 80 week way and can be too long but omo lucky. Etimi apiki wontimi ama mo sese no mu jai eniamafo aban ne ye. Also enra me catch me ye video sa akwai ye friend no Raymond Acha. Sa Raymond Acha no ono ne guy one say shades black no ono na ye EOCO boss say we media personality onim game no it is any new okujeto enya problem na ye be manto pressure say on resign there any yes o show Wontumi why the power lies it 2 days we be discuss Wontumi enya sa Wontumi ne ye be discuss no omo nyina ye namfofo so kasongo fo we the shop dark black no ono na ye EOCO boss say your friend Raymond Acha Enquire newspaper one and dia one NPP will problem besine because baby no what transfer na nyane dia e no mukoton e yegiriwo omo ya rezoni so won tiase eti MPP for na esa mo map strategy Wontumi de mesemo wo say kwa mu dia agora Akufo Addo kwa mo ho wan hwe o be violate constitution say Akufo Addo kwa mra court wo de hwe ade Akufo Addo kwa o metimi akokase wo mra court wa ma o mehira kwa kire ne say we ye ne aba power Wontumi nya hwe. But so mu na ese mu unite na mu change narrative no. Ese mu build communication strategy. Sabre nyamo mu party mo na ese ya kan bi o. Sabre platform bi ano is about against NDC. Na wo nya sa, na che say wo nya matured in politics. Sa wo nya sa. Uba ese sabre all platform for MPP. Sampasa ukasema MPP. We should focus on NDC. NDC strategy inti we mu ka kujeto asem we mu ka na poko adwuma asem this is what we have to work on it sana say ye game no Wontumi nya ne tetede ni bi say na wote say me ho abaso afa na we discuss me no problem menya we normal we make sense na dia kura type police na mu yi musu ane he enkrofo ni hye adwuma tia mo some mo be gangi mo so mo be unite na mo ni mo de asie ne no mo afa na mo be kon me se mi titape bi on na kodua ya we yemini papa justice kodua Justin kodua lawyer o make statement do na nya kura say MPP wo bi friend say aden wo di Wontumi achi na na senior wo no father wo na wo ye father for the party general secretary general na wo kan we say wo kan na party ni mu aye ntawantawa ba mu ana sesei wo ye general sesi ame na wo ka sei it is so obi afafo afra a private conversation why must you even call on radio na wo kasa asem we to abonten obi anyina ho ye wo na wo no obi adi nkomo sa nipa no wo ye hwan ebi kra onye matured in politics ne general secretary de wo di wo yes aye de wo kan we wo s aye de oh my are you serious ebasa MPP pa wo defend ya obebre o esa wo defend MPP a obebre wo bre on hwede ye life ato line so NDC for de ye no mani nyi ho o mani nyi ho kra And adia and this for any yo your face near the 2 years adiano. Na general secretary say obi afro crap obi a wanya matured in politics. Asabi some can enye nyansa sem say ade na wudi wuntumi achi na wuntumi an support o. Eso hu say general, eso hu say nipa no onim nyansa. With all due respect, but we are penny no. But na general timi mesi me motape no time. Na general timi afafo no free radio so ka asem wo media mu senior Justin Kodua. My goodness. Wow. Nani mo bebre pa o. Eni mo party mo bebre eni em say 2028 mo de hihye mo party no me nya so some baba power mo. Em say mo de hihye party no yate ni nyina so ka political strategy ho. Em say fe na mo hihye party no yeah. Because general secretary ye party ni nyina or ye party ni we say one the father of the party. Chairman no say chairman papa Mr. Steven Tim say em say the energy call for Justin Kodua de one ya brand here wo gina ne na so a say party nyina papa no. Enti say obi kura no wo ne personal problem na wafafo afrewa you don't say this on media. I was asking make it to there fan say Kodua bi kura wonya na da unim ne nchan bi ho wo de fan say onua no ade we pa papa enye but mu nyina no montiase say esene techere makro no ko ho eti samo ye kokon a ho enche say yes madam for no wansa. You don't need to become my friend before we can be a united a uniform force enye no kore so yam for your differences in tonche now your opponent your NDC for wo na set agenda yes am waste mu time wo more discuss NDC more than MPP so mon discuss it is say na me bawo mo keka mo am hu nsam media no wo ka kire hwan ansa wo kan opposite nipa na ne wo problem so what you also ojo to points ne down yesa ntinra enra ne enim nyansa ne so yensu nyansa sa na mo ka enra ne enim nyansa ti mo pesa mo ka se ne so ye da so yensu enim nyansa ho me pa chodwe ne ho why gina ho sa ka me ne wa me dem platform be kan dis asem sa wontimi kan dis asem more e kire wo say wo lack the you see the capability of analyzing issues yes be a wo lack it wo ankasa no mo kom ho de wo sa energy no me ne waka me ja say me de me platform ne MPP for okun na rather me ne this for de akon sa na nkese ye ba bia una wo so wudi ho anwa akikra wo ka ho bi o yesa say wo mu am ya mo kum o so we kom Kennedy da bia na de ba um yes na wo discuss no onya smart dia wo ye no you are rather creating enemy for Kennedy Agyapong sanity o unim ntia you are see obi an kan kire mo who create a problem for Ken because every day somebody discuss about me there's something wrong every day we discuss about me who problem every day we discuss Kennedy who problem because contest no nekase ne Kennedy the biggest MP NDC for mama nipa bre eti I senior secretary there and na me tie station bi so na senior ye Kodua na wo ye asema wo kan die say wo ye sa afi wo hye wo mo etie onu kutu pass obi an no problem wo meka wo but problem so de nipa benya problem da bia so ho ya ye nipa da bia ni nipa benya problem but the true bia ye hia say ye critical o problem na wo de ato ho later na ya ka ho asem nti nipa kra wo fra wo na wo kasa hu say wo nya obi a wo ye smart or politics ba bi ye du no chairman Wontumi regional chairman a okuta a massive support say ye de ma no na wo timi free de wo no no obi a no fra wo say I mean blah blah I mean this is serious na say ye kan nipa bebre ho kra wo ne chairman Wontumi need the same line but wo mu nyina on problem difference ato nchen yentie I we your friend say John Boaduni yentie no.
How did you receive the news and what was your initial reaction?
I think that the nation is drifting into an abyss, and I think it's important that the whole world should know what is going on. This is a lawful citizen of our country who had honored an invitation by a security agency and has never indicated whatsoever that he's not prepared to adhere to any call by any investigative body. So if it is the trend now in this country where political opponents will be treated this way, and I believe that we have people who so-called conscience of this nation. The chiefs are there. We have the Council of States. We have the religious institutions and religious body. The CSOs are there. Those who were making noise in this country with the slightest lawful invitation by other people, they've all kept quiet. So we are here waiting for them.
I find it difficult to understand sometimes when certain actions are taken by security agencies and both political divide. You say it's politically motivated.
You're a journalist, you are just talking. If you have not been invited by any security agency and you are weeks away the way and manner it was done, will you be happy about it?
I'm not saying I'm happy about it. I'm asking why.
I should be laughing.
I'm not saying you should laugh
We
either.
are drifting into an abyss and we must be serious about it. We must be serious about it. What crime has he committed? Said that now political opponents are arrested at my wife's car was taken for about 2 months. A car that I bought since I've been using since 2015. It was just released last 3 days. And you tell me that security agencies will just come and pick a car that they cannot, in this age of digitization, they cannot check the details of the car within an hour and kept the car for almost 2 months. And you are here asking me what is wrong.
Chairman.
There is everything wrong about what is going on. And I think that the people of this country must also rise up against such behavior. We had an election on the 7th of December. As we speak now, one of the constituency has not been able to be declared. The court has ruled, and if you want to know, the court has ruled that the security agencies must provide protection for Electoral Commission to declare that election. As we speak now, the security agencies have not had the balls or the power or the energy because of tax of the NDC. They've not been able to do it. And you are asking me what is wrong about a lawful citizen just being whisked away, somebody who honored the call of another security agency, whisked away at these wee hours of the day. And you are asking me, you understand? We are drifting, and this is just precedents that are being set. And the NDC are not going to stay in power forever.
No.
You understand? They are not going to stay in power forever.
It's able to change.
And I will not laugh for me to see any citizen going through such negative actions of the security agencies. If they have the strength, Boko is burning, they should go there. If they have the strength, the court has ruled that they should provide protection for Electoral Commission.
No. Say NPP are very strong media yeah. Enya no anya boko. Nya boko asa na ezeke yeka. But we are smart nti won say quickly. On be se ja boko asa nti no mo pagya asem de course antahene wo. Enya sa. So we are smart o. On so mo work e ya dwene ho. On say o mo ni se boko no. Yo a sensitive case. As well say President Mama or the campaign. Or the data na sensitive. On say we kra na NPP communication we na strike esam come mo work wo. Or your campaign. Say what the year, Casey Jakanda. Also, the campaign. Also, person silence no quickly or Santa Hina Mwami. Yes, sir. Bokune Guono, Boku Sambi, yes, so much about their face. Also, and also police for Nenko. Omusro. Tell Wontumi na young Quayeno. Na charge a illegal mining charge. Yet just yet the Nippani see it in the doge. So, I mean, we should be smart. And will be a illegal mine and officer or charger. We know, I wouldn't know how be the assembly. This order in the court. na yɛsɛ yɛkyew ne yɛde wawura ha ne yɛde wawura ha ne yɛde wasie wei nyansa bɛ ne wo eti mɛsrɛ mo ɔn media mɛsa aka no bio media me nsusu wansa no maham wo ɛna me sɛ nyɛ fans ntina mete ase me mission bi ntina mete ya but if we are saying the matter of conflict you say ally you always have to defend your allies and NDC cannot be my ally I MPP are my allies me ally no that's it me ally me who to the MPP and to the sense that NDC were a lot of issues now we were platformer Mr. Wada for our platform no ever fight the NDC one mun a problem one mun a twa to actually Ghana and some of can doors won't even can nyina what you say jadia di we muntana asem jato later e betimi aka why hwade wa school we free SHS what hwade we ye free SHS coordinator program na de man onima de kro won tiase deputy minister of education hwade osi wa cheche we Clement Park just see their faces and the tears mo ba beka wa ha ya busa the question about free SHS tie wasum tie brofofo kankan tie wasum pa tie wasum we mun na problem I will say Kennedy and Baumia.
Yes, I am pleased to let you know that our honorable minister has slashed that 30% down to 15%, starting with effect from this academic year.
So we have. Yeah, my name is Kaledori with the Daily Graphic. I'm just wondering whether there will be any cut-off point this year.
When you speak about cut-off point as in the grades or cut-off point as in the admission, yes. Every school is supposed to give us a number that they like. They need to declare the vacant.
What you didn't see on Pacho, Ebrofun or Kauditi. Wait, I'll say. Mamia Muhammad Onimure, Mamina Pong, and Mahama son found what the post number every. The Abato Ghana phobia on found. Would ye? TNC Muna Mami Walker. Where Yaman possessor or your coordinator. Deputy Minister is one. After the Minister no crown air caman as a class 1 or can watch him. Very disgraceful politicians. Very disgraceful.
Vacancies in their school. Okay? So if Presec is taking 3,000, is that what you're asking?
I'm talking about the situation where a child had maybe 40 or 30. The grade, whether it is there will be any cut-off or it's a one-same admission.
But after the one, after the one be briefing because only any clue, only idea, and so your money position, your man, a lot of monuments or be enjoy with cars out. Says the name of also a bong on the Ekoso, a Kufuado Daurma, a Kufuado Baumia NPP Daurma, free SHS policy, 1%. They have no idea, and this matters are crucial. Jai on fishing and pest stories. Neither be about me or Kennedy about me or Kennedy. What is this? Why? Other social media and what's what you say? Dora, anyone know about Kunoka? Mr. Speaker, I know. I know you. Whatever I go for the honor savage. I know no. Now Muntia Madame Muntiano. Very disgraceful.
Can we please have some silence, please?
He's talking about the grades.
Yes. So once the school's vacancies declared vacancies, that is it. It's on merit and then
no, that's not what that's not what he's talking about. No. What he's saying. If I get you clear.
Sit on your.
No. If I have to get you clear. You know there should be a cut-off point where students can be admitted, isn't it? Well, if you get 36
school, not in the school, but the grades the child has. For instance, a child has aggregate 40. Ordinarily, we are told that there is no cut-off point as long as you've written the exams. You are good to go.
Yes.
No, so will there be a cut-off point?
No, that policy still holds. It hasn't changed. Be cutoff point where students can be admitted, isn't it? Well, if you get
in the school, not in the school, but they grade the child hat. For instance, a child hat at grade 40. Ordinarily, we are told that there is no cutoff point as long as you've written the exams. You are good to go for an SAT.
No,
so will there be a cutoff point?
No, that policy still holds. It hasn't changed.
So we are supposed to watch the documentary. Is it? Are we ready to close it? Yeah. So Anna wanted to say something. Yes. No, we want to watch the documentary on the school selection. That's about 2 minutes before you have to go. Okay. They put me out of. Okay. All right. So distinguished colleagues,
Abayfo can say, Abayfo can say. Okofati bon koso fo we mu say, what the oman ahye omonsa. Oman basic education is important. Just look at this. Are we okay with data? And Sunday morning, some research na institutions. Na mo check it. Just look at them. They have no idea. Talking about how pair with even private schools. Look at them. We mu no so policy makers. Na Professor Abetna say, na such people we mu. And na rade. Madam Funini, Madam Funoni, Madam Funini.
You know, if you are able to tell collapse banks, and people who was unemployed, you cannot today say that. But even Mr. Speaker, with determination. Yesterday, I am so surprised. My respectable colleague, he made mention that he couldn't even hear. He couldn't hear that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama spoke about job creation, and then he said any initiatives. But if collapse banks, and people who was unemployed, you cannot today say that. But even Mr. Speaker,
we enya 7 aba, so we enya 7 aba pa. We esa mukota we ba beto say we enya 7 aba. I confirm MP. We your friend I confirm MP.
You know, if you are able to tell collapse banks, and people who was unemployed, you cannot today say that. But even Mr. Speaker, with determination. Yesterday, I am so surprised. My respectable colleague, he made mention that he couldn't even hear. He couldn't even hear that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama spoke about job creation, and then he said any initiatives. But if
Okofa abai fun say ya de mbati ani. Abai tantan say de say de mbati ani o. Ai. Asa musuro ndisi fo say maka just abai ne nye, abai na tai. Abai fo kan say de wan so sa na nye de. Ah. No be a cut off point kra woni ma de kro. See, with the greatest respect, any personality as you can. You see the mental capacity down. And on can wasem. See, you must have some idea. You have so we knowing before you assume you take some political power. Not just say ye cheche power na wakojibi. Me I mean kojibi come nim begu ase. Me ya de ama ho de bitimi aye. We about we kill net for we mu de bia na mo jiji wo mo so. Na nipa aduane kakra nipa be die ntino sacrifice system. Mr. Free SHS no mu de maame fo nya you pay the price. Wo de obo ho ade ombe no. Moto o ma eyezu eyezana mote ho eyezu eyezana mote ho. Me say show time eno mo ne mo babe enyo mo bebu man bia o. Eye show down time no mo ne mo babe. Ene maame ko court on Chief Justice oko court na oko court no wa file for stay of execution or the injunction to one of the judges na Muhammad you omo say wo enka asem no now oko court no enam say judges no bebre no omo ne no problem nti won say the case no okoye unanimously omo to the case na twene ya ofri court ba nani.
Hello. Yeah, the Supreme Court has just dismissed the application injunction filed by the suspended Chief Justice. You see Madam Gertrude Tokonu walk out of court at the moment together with the husband and the lawyer. God friends, see if you can get a word from the Chief Justice, who is just about to board her car together with the police details, and the case having been dismissed by the the Supreme Court has just dismissed the application injunction filed by the suspended Chief Justice. You see Madam Gertrude Tokonu walk out of court at the moment together with the husband and the lawyer. God friends, see if you can get a word from the Chief Justice, who is just about to board her car together with the police details, and the case having been dismissed by the court, she's just boarded the vehicle and together with the husband.
Chief Justice and one new kunu court no and I wish injunction of file ye no omato atwene. So this is the game. This is the game wa omo be play. Enya omo no nya enyo amamu bi no omo bebu o. Ye ba be show supreme leader status. To bo say maami we pa den no de aye wo mu. Omo ntimi nka hwe. Den maami di aye wo mu. Because of this we the video be crab by mami chere wade mami no oyobi a mami no oyobi on pensemfo hwe tadio sorry ya ena no video koche ni hwe de hwe mami ne handle wo court say na this one pe o because of this it no mo pe mami we asem Supreme Court because the case ni ba wono anka se watim bi pacho yenti ade we less than 1 minute yenti asem we wa ha.
Yes, fine. Always wait for me to land. Yeah, I'm not going to say. Your substantive application affidavit before us is dated the 2nd of April. Listen, let me land. If you had just waited to understand my words instead of rushing to justify yourself, you would have admitted that you didn't have a formal notice to object.
My lady.
Eti we ye abamba be ne lawyer your friend Tadio sorry ono anso na e defend NDC na anytime you go Supreme Court wo mu nyina ka ho bi and na NDC for maame ye ni ma because maame no obema wo case aye foolish we ye lawyer especially we NDC lawyer now go Supreme Court now go di agro obema wo case aye foolish eti the lives of Tadio sorry mu chachuchi kata mo elekem ho amu do Jack omo mpe maame na se Supreme Court because case no obema wo case aye foolish because and this one the emotions omo the hearsay omo the just meditation cases no wo mo ankasa timi ye omo case wo dem omo fi said the Supreme Court no eye wo mo a eti mostly omo court omo ninye omo court omo ninye ntina chinchina ye mpa kwa biase maame ye nyini firi wo ye ntie Tadio sorry o face maame ebra na LGBT case e wo court ye ntie no.
It's a lawyer, yes, like yourself, like yes, you found yourself muddled up this morning. Oh, yes, you have. A lawyer files I can see what his difficulty is. When you read, you can see he left out some words. You chose to denigrate that what happened in his expressions by describing it as muddled and confused. And the man now wants to correct himself by expressing it fully. And you say you have a preliminary legal objection.
Yes, my lady.
Where is the legality?
The legality lies in the fact that the motion paper invokes the jurisdiction of the court. And if there is an irregularity on the face of the motion paper, which I am pointing out as the foundation to which I am not accepting what he has found.
No, hold on.
Yes.
Which motion paper?
His motion for injunction.
The man is not seeking. Hold on.
Yes.
Whenever I start, stop.
Oh.
You are going to interrupt. Didn't hear what I have to say.
Very well, Mali. That once there's an objection taken to it, you cannot overreach that objection with a proposal to amend.
Hold on.
So that's all I'm trying to call attention to.
Stop there, Mr. Stop there.
Yes,
stop there. Now, if you had given a formal notice, anyone would have known. But in your affidavit, you only described your opinion.
No, what I found.
That's not a preliminary legal objection.
Well, maybe it is not stated that it's stated as an opinion, but what I was stating what I found objectionable about it. And this court has also said that I don't even need that formal notice, that I can get up when he's about to move and take that preliminary objection. Trustees of the Synagogue Church of all nations. And the strain of them from the court that I didn't need.
Mr. Sorry, I'm not impressed by what you're doing.
Very well,
but just finish it.
I'm sorry. So,
finish it.
So I'm saying that
it's not fair to your friend. I don't think so. But you want to do it, do it.
I'm relying on the authorities from this court to take my preliminary objection, that I'm entitled to take it just when he's about to move it.
So just do it.
And my second point is that...
No, what is your first point?
The Attorney General was not opposed to the application of the lawyers. The court unanimously granted the prayer of lawyers for Richard Alaskai and allowed his application.
Our considered view is that the alleged preliminary objection is unnecessary and does not seek to assist any process before this court. Every party has an inherent right to present the appropriate formulation of their reliefs or other process before the court. The objection is dismissed.
As the court pleases, Fali.
You've taken our time and energy for nothing.
Then came the second case against the bill filed by researcher Dr. Amanda Odoi. Lawyers for Dr. Amanda Odoi raised objections against the language employed by Thaddeus Sori, a position the Chief Justice largely agreed with. But Thaddeus Sori says he had a reason for using such language.
It's necessary to say this. Mr. Sori, some of the material in your affidavit is extremely intemperate. I know they are not your affidavit, especially the affidavit of Mary Wendy Yeboah, which you have now withdrawn. Do well not to introduce such material.
I'm most grateful, Marlene. Sometimes you respond to what comes from the other side, and that's the reason. But I'm taking cue. When they take a shot at you.
Chief Justice Mami Gertrude Tukonono, we're a firm woman. It doesn't matter. We're a firm woman, and the NDC don't like such people. And utina ekwa bias Muhammad say sa bully cases now because a case in do one because we the apex court. Yentiasa cases are ever basi this year, 2 years a day no. Most cases ese ko we Supreme Court. It now no Supreme Court no so no bench no so maame no ene ye president. Ono na be judge amama represent the bench no. Ono aso betena case it on twemo mom enye sa bully no on pene. And this lawyers ni kwaye mi senior lawyer no mu ko on pene. Enu ntina maame no omo pekwa bi asese maame ye nyini firi ho. Enye sa mahama ne mo pese wo ye nyina enso sidi. Pacho wentie ye hunu pa ne ye hunu ba bi firi ba no. Mahama ne ma no enso sidi. Se wan pushi maame na mfana nko she tight corner. Na ye nyina mfiri ho a enso sidi maame no wa hunu se enema ekoso no intentional, orchestrated. Wono ankasa de ne ho agim, but as usual boso kina onti ase eti judges no no omakopia case na to ache say judge adwuma na mahama say judges no ko omonkoye anotin.
What about you, Mr. President? Have you been offered a bribe before?
You mean as president?
As John Mahama as a human being, as a person. Any human being in the world would have encountered, corruption in a way, one way or the other, either being offered a bribe or a bribe being demanded.
What about you, Mr. President? Have you been offered a bribe before?
You mean as president?
As John Mahama.
As a human being?
As a person.
Any human being in the world would have encountered, corruption in a way, one way or the other.
And the entire President Mama, yana, because minimum I know President Mahama. In fact, or a fine gentleman. But when it comes to politics, the politics here may time change BBR. The entire I mean to mean campaigning Mama because it will be very difficult task for you to defend NDC. I'm telling you. See, I'm betting me Mosika and they say me and yes, I'm choose me part to say many NDC for this year and I'm say me mama who can kasa me defend Mahama and come the diasere park. I'm telling you, I know them. Minimum NDC for we prepare. I'm telling you. I know this, I know them. And I'm say kami betima no si NPP force wa enka me di peche sana me catch them yes I minimum but unim a high risk to defend NDC because at the end of the day when him go say or say what you corrupt what you bribe that was say to me as a human being no one near punching an ekasa that's why me Mahama you can't trust him. I'm telling you. And it's not what the influence Obia we young beer and I say what no influence so Sani you know. You was assembled Paul. Mami young kind as in be our can was a Chief Justice, young can as in be our kind.
Listening to our Lady Chair on ensuring that you have the competencies to be in the place that you are put. And I was reminding myself of recent conversations when people would say to me, you have held up. You have done well in this onslaught. And I realized that what has held me up is the assurance of competence. Simply, no decision that I have made in my role as Chief Justice or in my capacity as President of a panel of the Supreme Court has come from anything but a knowledge of law. No matter how many noises are made, the law is the law. And the only answer one can give to all the hand-waving is the legal answer, unless we want something else. But I am quite sure that Ghana as a society is not looking for Chief Justices that bend and give them something other than law. And therefore, here I am. Everyone gets the law.
That was our Chief Justice. It is a bia more who be wa or Casas with the Bia Mekaimo, may remind them of statement way. Baby, a demraia, you may be an a Todayana before Yani Mpe. Baby, a Maradia, you may be before Yani Tampe. Mortis says, stop saying Mahama is a fine gentleman. There and I say, Bossy Kennedy or a fine gentleman, and they won't mean free song. President Mahama or a fine gentleman, but in politics or you're dirty. Or you're dangerous. In politics, dear, I disagree with him. I don't like his politics at all. But the character, I mean, how I will see to me counting the power, to me over counting was see. In fact, over to me, and then I also, Mama, I am a cast of Pema, no Mahama or Pema. Also, to me, over definitely from one Beji. President Mama say, over definitely for also, Etina, a month for me, to me dinner to way influence. So, yeah. On say, so why am Mahama say Emma Penasempa? Yeah, what you fine gentleman, Mortis, any day we from ye. Mammy could say our boyfriend. Won't go with a mess any Tracy watch. It Mortis any day, Mr. Why you fine gentleman, but in politics or you dirty and you macacho, but or you fine gentleman. The Chief Justice, man, some more court to be a wa, as some way there be a me watch them why. Aha, some me won't conquer. Yentie ne lawyer ye lawyer one ne call ye friend no former attorney general Yenti asmo kind.
Rule of law, constitutionalism must prevail in Ghana. That is what we see. It did not on account of people putting pressure on CJ to resign or whatever that will take a decision. The most important thing is that there must be an upholding of the rule of law in Ghana. And we will continue to assert our rights. The proper thing must be done. As far as I'm concerned, the proper thing must be done. And she is a Chief Justice. She's been in office. She's been a judicial office holder for more than 25 years or so. She's been at the bar for almost.
Hey, Mortis, Mr. Mortis. We can say no what Mortis. Or say, Mortis, me, Bajo. Me a tin so me a tin so why, Mr. Wa, me a tin so. Mr. Wa, me a tin so why. So what you say, Mr. Me a tin so why, Mr. Was it Bema de on cousin, young Bema, a fine gentleman. Me Bajo, I would trade. We I am Miana Makutumas and one pacho.
Yes, she knows what is due process. She knows what is constitutional rights. And I think that's what she's asking for. And how can it be correct that a judge who sat on 2 matters, of which she also sat, be called as witness in a petition against her, and that same judge be made the chairman of the committee that is supposed to inquire into the petitions against the Chief Justice? Clearly, it's untenable. It's only in this country that I don't know. And the question is, on what account can she be singled out for removal from office when indeed she did not sit even alone? She sat as part of a panel. One of the judges rather has been made a witness. That is all. That's my comment.
Okay, so Godfred Odame and our church and seminum say only the never to me a senior. I mean, and you're surprised because and this 4 post say the Omayeno. Judges for no court could be required this time around will be a protecting a job. Because a bay ya say over several bench in Swana Bibi Bomna Yamao a monument in Niema Ide. Because Mama mean say one fighty na say one fasu yin a dear ne end of service benefit nano a cut off. A very sad. Say one retire a war ne benefit na say Mahama yin a dear. Obono mafia the end of service benefit nyina na cut off wa bregu, and you can imagine academics for no so no. I mean ya na end of service benefit ya hu hia omo pa because wa ko school so long wasting him mama sika na busunya sika na wade abes serve country no. It is any end of service benefit no so ye cutting off wa ebetimi ama na wuntem obadwenwene ho awuntem di NDC ade omo ye ne de ye omo ye se ne NPP ba ono so de ni Chief Justice beba 50-50. Sani ebe no. Sani ebe no. Aban bi a obeba wa MPP aban mu a. Oba be ye te se niema bi na do ye ya. Enkofo 36 one jelly wo mo no. Sa aban no ye nyina ebe te ne sintas kokko. Sa de ne de eno nko na do anya de. Set enkofo we pa wantimi amma ye nya ade bi amfa nto na enkofo ya fom de ne. Omo beta MPP fo no. Sa de no nko ade. Me ne na do anya adwen da. Yeah, phone line on now. So, can be why 0242073114. Also can be why. Yeah, phone line on, and I move here for 5 minutes. Why? You didn't come over brave. To obey the we interest woman, interest woman now. Watch the watch 0242073114. Why the reason so? Yeah, phone line on. Interesting times ahead.
The substantive application has been dismissed. What are your reactions to it? The vehicle, please. The application have been dismissed unanimously by the court. What are your initial reactions?
Well, not surprising because really follows in the theme of what.
Okay, Mami Koni for first call and say hello, Mr. Benjamin Asari Bedi Akuboko there.
This year, but one per 2 man, papa.
Yeah, that's it.
Say journalist and what Ghana prior to me bye. Same say pa digestia. I think Ghana any problem. Check. A rabia Katachie. Esha CSA. Why no me or Katachie no Bijan Kakra because MPP lost no we are part of it.
Okay.
Okodi fix the country for Eddie Nanado no matter man. nkugro no ba ye I think sa fe de we hunu say the oye na akoyi
that's right
aba be ye say de ma come side
that's right
anyway hwe oba no ho kese katechi sha se so wo ye na me so no sa search na wo ye ma search pa sa woni se me go US me so ma ya na John Hopkins University university kitwa I was saying grade point 4.0
yeah high grades pa
me hunu since na me hwe so who kai ben dochemalo
yeah ben dochemalo yeah
dochemalo actually Facebook he say yes president now revoking na you know yen say investigating no to defend say utiminya GPA of
4.0 yeah 4.0
so
yeah
who say US names are very very important
yeah
it's a nipa bebre betimi nya the same name you be use say edinu kosia obebo with social security because social dey obia kun social security
number but the name might be the same but the number will be different
yeah and date of birth date of birth also no normally no it me kosia patana entani edin no ehia o se baby o ho anu aye no baby o ho anu edin ni ye fake baby o ho anu edin ni ye fake baby o so ngulu fake no and I just say me send you text message because and then a lady no need them on kwani need them na o purpose say a consulting room and then the home kwani e na ye hu ni so wo ward hospital ward that one year juma and I need them one year when I want this stethoscope atu no kobu ne over the white over
that's right
so it's just when you fake because medicine no no dey born was for medicine o change baby na me say colors that carry we colors no me why say ono oye juma nursing department omutimi share ko Walmart no mo Kroger no nyina omo tonton most of the grocery shops in those carry ni bi ho enti I think say only what the letter be to so letter na secretary of the president or they revoke with appointment so ubenya letter and who say sa letter no omo dey ba no omo yi doctor no free ni din na no
asa quick omo yi fi quick ra omo yi enti we had the omo man adwuma na and no so na da no so omo try doctor two doctors
revoke the appointment of and who say ba ko na wo dey ba na ye dey red na wo dey red na exactly what is about producer ni good also the doctor ni da
yeah
who say doctor da but omo revoke no enti enye nipa biana woye eyi a what this title no to no so because we academic title
that's right
doctor no academic title usua de no wanya enye wo mo aye de ma wo mo order asofo ko eyi krada na wa doctor title we academic it why ejuma pa secondly the emphasis misai ekasa fa ho ene your NPP for no. The way NDC opposition, we must hold another to the sense of could just say another. The one from that is will be a good one another. So with this allegation, then to me I hear a party in government. My man home many say the offer by a double salary here. One here no see key members one more NDC more. Ya go say the size of the people are too many, so if I prosecute them there will be chaos in the country in humanitarian grounds NDC for no Papaya or Minister of Education having a juice nominate some other people who call Jubilee House Echo Pan and now the show and what we said there say some more NPP for the BNPP drone me leaders are national executive officers ye leaders omo ye radical papa no na professor obo joy news journalist na also be say this are question we would say NPP for no attack police wo dia to and one also can say ebra EOCO can say delete pictures now which are one na protective the men delete and then no there one can so now it is hard time NPP said o ma boycott to TV3 no joy for no one promise but bia no mo jane ko bia na mo ko joy joy no so no so panel no ye fight only NPP ni ba ko pe no wo mo ho nyina o so mo ye neutral nyina o mbebo against him me last day me person Ijama and Kofo be ni ye fa Burkina Faso na abanke na Muhammad no wabono Mahama is very, very careful. What is your bonus of my begu, Boko? There is no more power. The Mahama is very careful. You see, your Hana, or my Baba, want to meet Chini dear. Want to meet you. What's your contact mine? No, here, Juma, watch it. Now, our win, yeah, MPR, or your girl, say, yeah, na him for Krano.
Ebo ni dua nyina mo adome ni nyina akra so si wode
o madome ni nyina into selective justice no more here this is the time I want to say sa I don't know o jijina musa joy for jijina musa it want to me guy galam say ni here it ni pa no bi ye papa betna wo su ya ke say want to me ade awaye o su mi wa so no galam say no more here say what this one was na say video audio bi kura ba ya bi ye so just yi kofa ya frɛ wo bi a ɔno mu di ko wɔn mo ye etu ntumi nkwana mudi mani eba besi ne so etumi bom de ba bi aduro no ɛsɛ MPP for ɔmutumi ɛka ɔmo bom na ɔde hyɛ badwuma a ɔyɛ ne de wo yɛ adwuma pa sɛ media for no suro obi akɔ TV program bia no okasa osuro yeah want to mean kasa se de na NDC kasa because area near baba
o ma ba yiro
into audition ba SSMPP for the SCC NDC akoma ye press conferences be brave na ma minimum do ye brave talk no ye brave the obey ye bia audition ba se de waka the obey ma minimum be ye bia enkosi aga obey you know I've listened to your program till you started. Now,
that's a positive.
Content is very good.
Hello. Okay. Hello, Bajotuminga. Adam Abokode.
Madue.
Ejamejusu mo pia, se bia Abokode.
Na bia dum Yesu adum.
Fire. What are you?
Enenra ho pa o.
Adey.
Ene mitie. Wontumi